And welcome back to the Wisconsin Ice Tigers franchise. We finished another painful year, and we are going into the year 3 offseason. We finished with the second worst record in the league. So hopefully next season we can get back to, we can make the playoffs for the first time in franchise history. But we are going to get another top prospect, it looks like, to hopefully help our team. Hopefully we can get like an elite franchise. That would be wonderful. But we'll probably end up moving from 2 to 7 or something crazy like that. So, yeah. Hopefully we can move up from 2 to 1. I could always move up from 2 to 1. Just stay at 2. Just as long as we don't drop from 2. I can handle being at 2. And the Toronto Maple Leafs win the cup. Congrats to Toronto. All right, the moment of truth. Where are we going to pick in the draft? We stay at 2. Let's go. Columbus jumps from 8 to 4. San Jose moves from 1 to 4. That's tough. Yes, but we stayed at 2. That's all we need to know was we stayed at number 2 pick. We stayed at the number 2 pick. Thank God we didn't get screwed this year. We're actually going to get one of the 2 best players in the draft. Continue to me. So the real question is we got to figure out, what do we need? Let's look at this draft class first, because this is another important draft, because for how much, God, I hate when this happens when I don't get to know anything. But $35 goals. He's a center. Let's look at strength of competition C. He had A+. He's Brent Burns. He's the shoot pinch chemistry. You've got Armit Hillman, 64 goals, 4 assists, and Dana Chara. We could get another defenseman, but our defensemen aren't the problem. I don't think we need more forward help. We need forward help, and I think we should just take one of these top 2 players. Now it has this dude starred for me, so they're both centers. Now if we look at our current roster, we are very forward heavy. That's not a doubt. Now Connor Wheel's contract is up, so we're gonna have to re-sign him, and we only have $26 million, but my boy here wants $12 million because he's insane. You know, I don't know why he wants this much money, but he wants 4 years at 12 mil. So we're just gonna offer Connor Wheel the contract extension. Yeah, and he also doesn't want to re-sign with us. Connor Wheel's a snake. Look at this. Does not want to re-sign with us. He doesn't want to re-sign with us. What a freaking snake. What a freaking snake. Like, I don't understand how he could not want to re-sign with us. Libman is growing, but the problem is we've got to look at we got more forwards, but if Connor Wheel doesn't re-sign, that's a problem, because if we look at our centers, we've got Cole Perfetti, who's growing. We've got Shane Wright, who's also growing slowly. Right wing, we've got Gurionov. Left wing, we've got Landeskog. We've got Brott, who's growing again. We've got Peyton Krebs, and we've got Adurati as well. So we have a lot of young talent that's still growing, and that's high. So it'll be a very, very, very interesting to see here. But I'll probably just take one of the forwards, probably, because we could always throw them on the wing. But defenseman's interesting, depending on what the chemistry is for them. So the first overall pick from the Ottawa Senators is a left wing power forward franchise. It was Felix HEINS. So now we're gonna call our timeout, and we're going to get another stud in this draft. We got to make the right pick here. So let's narrow down this decision. We have this American center, 6'1", 188. He had 35 goals, 69 assists. The stats look pretty good. We've got the left D, who also is a Brent Burns. He's a shoot pinch. We've got another shoot pinch defenseman. We've got this dude who's an elite sniper. Another sniper elite who is American. He's a left winger. He had 51 goals and 61 assists in 67 games played. He's an A+ guy, you know. But then we got this guy too. But if I'm being completely honest, this dude kind of looks better than this guy. But this guy's ranked number 2. 35 goals and 7, so he had 70 assists. But like, so this guy's more of a playmaker. So I think we'll just stick and we'll just take this dude. I think that's a smart decision here. No, I don't want elite 2-way forwards are cool, but like, let's see what this other guy was. Okay, the 2-way D elite. Let's see what I missed out on. Defensive elite. Montreal's gonna get this guy. So a sniper medium elite. I mean, that's fine. I guess the 2-way's okay. The 2-ways just aren't goal scorers. I guess, well, he scored goals in the freaking American college. So we got Miles Tan, an elite 2-way forward, another top prospect for us. Let's just see what some of the other prospects are looking like in this draft. Kind of draws all opposed. I mean, they'll take another. We really need like an 83 or 84 franchise, but you know, you can't win them all. You know. Well, let's keep going. Let's try to hit our second round draft pick. Let's try to hit. We've got Jacker PIKKARAINEN. He had 3 goals, A+ league. He's got A shooting, B physical. NHL ETA is unknown. We've got this dude who's NHL ETA is 3 years. We've got another left D. NHL ETA is 4 years. You know, it's telling me to take this dude. Let's trust the scouts. Let's see what we end up with. Oh, okay, that's pretty good actually. A medium top 663. That's not bad for this round. So, I'll take the medium top 663. Play him in the AHL immediately. Medium elite grinder right now. Interesting. You know what? Let's just take it. Maybe we get lucky. Top 9 power forward. Not bad for the AHL. But we got another 78 elite. I don't know how it's going to work, but, you know, I guess we'll find out. Bottom 6 sniper. I don't think Colton Wheel's going to re-sign with us. Okay, Colton Wheel actually did re-sign. Cool. I don't know how much cap space we have. Okay, we have 24 mil open right now. Now, we could always bring in another forward because I know who's freaking available right now. Nathan McKinnon, I think I saw, might be a free agent. Like, a lot of, like, good people are free agents. We have a good top pair with them, too. We have, we have Lindgren, who's continuing to grow. Hopefully, he's medium elite. He can keep growing with that. But let's go ahead and get our unsigned. Let's go ahead and get our 78 overall rookie into the NHL at 78, 17. We can go ahead and get this guy for the AHL. That's cool. So he's definitely gonna probably play like on the 4th line. 78 overall. He had really good stats last year in America, and it was probably college. Let's look at our RFAs. Who are some RFAs we need to re-sign? We still have 24-ish mil in cap space. Jester Brott, definitely gonna bring back him. Juleson. We could bring him back. It depends how much he wants. We're definitely gonna bring Brott back. Brott wants 5 years at 4.6. I'm fine with that because he'll grow. Now we definitely are gonna have Landeskog. Now we could look to sign maybe another. We could look for. I still think we should go. We need one good forward, another good forward, and another good defenseman. I think that's what we should spend the money on. A really top forward and maybe another top defenseman. We have 20 mil exact. Holy cow! Dylan Larkin wants a lot of money. Dylan Larkin wants the bag. But I mean, Dylan Larkin is unrestricted. Is an unrestricted free agent center. I mean, for the first line, we could put him with Landeskog. I mean, that sounds kind of nice. He fits the first. Looks like he fits the first line. We could get him for the first line to play with Landeskog. But we only have 20 mil in cap space. That's the only problem. Is we are running low on cap. DeBrincat is at 87. He's got to be he's got to be RFA'd. All right, Tyler Myers, Timo Meier, a power forward, only wants he's top 6. He wants only $10 million. That's a lot. It's a lot more doable, but Dylan Larkin, it just looks like a freaking beast. 67 assists. Let's see what defensemen are available. Now we could. Okay, Dumba actually only wants 6 mil. So that could be good. We could put him. We could always put. We could pair. He could be a potential partner for Jake Biener. That could be good. Now, I would only give him a 1-year contract because I would want to see him for a year, because I'm not sure how he fits on all the lines, but yeah. What does Dumba want? Dumba wants 3 years, but Dumba has a lot of teams interested. So I'll give Dumba 1 year at 7 mil, but it's just hard. There's actually not a lot of good defensemen this year, so we might just have to stay pat on defensemen and settle for another solid 84 or 85. Damon Stevenson, he's 2-way. Fits on the defensive pairing 3. Oscar KLEFBOM. Okay, he fits on pairing 2, and that's where I want to play him. So KLEFBOM could actually be a good idea. Other teams interested. All right, well let's see if KLEFBOM will take that one. Oh, let's see if KLEFBOM will take that 1-year contract at 5 point something. So now we still have like $15 million left that we can sign somebody else at. Should we say screw? Should we just say screw it and just go? Okay, hold on, Mr. Patrick Kane. Patty Kane only wants, how much does he? He only wants 2 years, and he's still a 91 overall with his exact. He still has. Whew, that's interesting. Where's Kane fit? We could put Kane on the first line with Landeskog, then throw a playmaker up the middle. It's interesting. Kane is 34. His contract would be up soon when we would have to pay our young players. This might be good, because thing is Kane is gonna be up in 2 years when we have to pay young players. So I might give him a 1-year contract this year, or we can always give him a 2, and then we could trade him. So I think Kane. I think this is a good deal. I think we're going to bring Patrick Kane in for some veteran leadership on this team. I'll overpay for him. I'll overpay for Kane a little bit. I don't mind giving him 9.9. Let's see if we can get these two guys, and that will vastly improve the team. Come on, baby. Oscar KLEFBOM just said F you. All right, so now we got to still pay, and we got to go for another defenseman now. There's like no good defensemen. That's the only problem. There's not very many good defensemen this year. We could bring Bufflin in for a year. I need somebody that fits on the defensive pairing number 2. Giordano for a year at an 83. He's gonna decline though during the year. Matt Dumba. Everybody wants Dumba. You know what, Dumbo? I'll throw you a 1-year contract for. No, there's so many teams interested in him. Let's just get Patty Kane and we'll figure out defenseman in a minute. Oh, yep, I skipped over the message, but we got Patrick Kane. Yes, Patrick Kane. Alrighty, baby. That's what we're talking about. We just signed Patrick Kane. He still has exist. Now we can pair Patty Kane on the first line with Landeskog. Patty Kane and Landeskog. So we could always let Landeskog walk and have Kane walk, and we'll have $18 million come off the board in 2 years. But now we have a 91 and 87. So because we have a sniper, we have the power forward, and now we just need to find the playmaker. Oh, yep, there's your first, and that's your playmaker for the first line. Jesper Bratt. You could have or Granoff, whichever one fits better. But now we have the ability. You have that ability. Okay, so we still have $11 million. So we could still go for another high defenseman. We could go for Dumba for the top 6, or we could go for another forward to stack the forward core if we want to. We could definitely go for another forward to stack the forward core. Marcus Johansson, another playmaker. We could get another 85 for the top 6. Interesting. Could bring back Phil Kessel. It's very interesting. Sniper. All right, but we actually need to get. We have $11 million. We still have 11 mil. Let's go for it. Let's go for a defenseman. Okay, I mean, is it gonna be better? Is it gonna be better than what I already have at defenseman? Like, would it be better just to go try to stack the forward core? Because 83, so the best defensemen left are 83. So let's figure out what our top 6 would be. So if the best defensemen left are 83, if we let's go to our defensemen. So our top 2 is going to be the first pair. Then we have Jake Bean, and we have our rookie Lidham, who's probably going to grow during the year. And then our bottom pair is an 81 and 81. So I honestly rather just put that last 11 mil to the forward core. That just seems a lot smarter. So that could be your first line right there. But we basically can just throw anyone in the middle of Patty Kane and Landeskog, and they'll fine. And then we can also let these young. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. That is what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw Cole. We're gonna throw Cole Perfetti or Wright into the. Oh, Wright fits really well on the first line. Okay, so we could throw Wright on the first line for his growth, or Cole Perfetti up the middle with next to Kane and Landeskog, and then we also have Hurdle for one of those young guys at the second line. Hurdle, Bratt, and somebody else for the second line. So that's actually a really good idea. So we still have 11 mil left. We could still get another 85 overall forward for the top 6 and let the bottom 6 be the young guys, or mix and match everywhere we want to go. Ooh, Eric Holla, he's a playmaker. What did you last year? 61 assists. Interesting. Let's go to forwards. Let's see what's still here. Justin Drouin, he wants 7 years. Jonathan Taves, Taser's still an 86. We could get him for the top. Bergeron, what did Bergeron do? Holy cow, Bergeron. Now, one thing in this game is I know that Bergeron actually is really good for like 1 year contract. He's 37. He probably has one good year left. But honestly, I think we could spread this $5 million around a little bit. So we could give it to Taves. He's still got that exact top 6 we need. We could use some defensive help for the bottom 6. We could throw him with somebody in the bottom 6. But I'm kind of liking Marcus Johansson, to be completely honest. A playmaker, Marcus Johansson, a playmaker. I kind of like Johansson on a 1-year deal worth 6.2 for Marcus Johansson. And then we could still go for Taves as well. Or no, we couldn't. We couldn't get Taves on a 1-year deal. We could go for another one of these lower guys. We could bring Phil Kessel back. We could get David Krejci. Just getting all the young Boston players. But let's see if we can get Marcus Johansson. Even maybe a little slight bit of an overpay, but it's fine. I'm trying to win this year with these young guys, because winning will help their development tremendously. And there you go. We got Marcus Johansson now. So now we could have Patrick Kane, Landeskog. So now you could have your power forward, your sniper, and then whichever playmaker you want to throw on the first line, whether that be Johansson. Johansson fits on the first line. You could put Johansson up there. You could have Brott play. You could have Brott there as well. Because now the top 6 is looking now your top 6 is looking way better. You've got 91, 87, 85, 84, 85. Then your bottom 6, you've got Chiarelli for checking. You've got solid players in the bottom 6, because you still got the young kids that you want to try to get in with the top players at the same time. You stack the top 6, because we want to get Patrick Kane's definitely in, Landeskog's in, Hurdle's in, Marcus Johansson's in, Brott's in, Graves in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Santu might have to not get in, so that's Sorelli, because you still want Cole Perfetti right. Oh man, we have too many forwards. So some guys might have to go to the AHL for a year. We could put Ratty back to the AHL for another season to help him develop a little bit faster. Tan is a rookie. He could go to the AHL too, and then I think the guys we keep in the NHL are Cole Perfetti, because he's already an 81, and then we can keep Wright too in the NHL. So that, because then you keep that with Sorelli. You have 3 centers, but 1, 2. You'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's your top 6 right there. Or that's your top 9. But we could figure. But yeah, So now that I know that, we could just sign another 82 overall defenseman if we need to, just to help out on another cheap contract. We've got $5 million left. Goaltenders. What are we looking at goaltenders at? Now we can go to defensemen's. Lindgren's an 82. Does he fit on any lines? Let's see. Does he fit? Doesn't fit. What I want. Two. You know what? We'll just roll with what we have. So we'll keep the $5 million, and that is gonna be the offseason, boys. So thank you for watching this video. We are going to make the playoffs next year. Please, hopefully we will make the playoffs. We've got Kane playing with Landeskog. So yeah, I will see y'all next season.